Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available this fall, 2022. The album, the concert, the tour. Dad AF. Are you ready? We all live in a yellow submarine. Come on, everybody. A yellow submarine. Come on. A yellow submarine. We all live. How many of you sang with me? I could hear a few of you through the screen. It made me so happy. Thank you. Thank you for this show that I continue to put on for you every single day. No matter what happens, no matter if it's Free Star and his failing career, Trisha Paytas, and what has she got to do next? We just keep on pumping them out over here at the Peter Monn Drama Channel. And if there's nothing going on, well, hell, we reach, we just make something up. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? This is actually not the... It's kind of true though. But anyway, this is not the video that I was going to post today. I know every time I say that in a video, people are like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Like, what are we in 3rd grade? Yeah, sure, this wasn't the video that you were going to post. Sit back down in your chair. Eyes on your own paper. Anyway, no, truly, this wasn't the video that I was going to post today. The video that I was going to post was my cousin Caroline and I talking about her grandma. I have it all edited and ready to go over there. But I woke up and I was drinking my coffee in my new Starbucks cup. Isn't it so cute? And it's not a venti, it's a grande. I got a little smaller one so that when I'm just doing stuff around the house, I can use this. But anyway, and I love that it has a neon kind of yellow straw to the pink. Anyway, I was looking on the Twitter, as I always do, and I was going through my people. Okay, I was going through the Jeffreys and the Trishas and the Jacquelines and the Gabbies, and I was just reading all their tweets, you know, from the last 24 hours and all that kind of stuff. And I saw that Trisha Paytas had, like, retweeted and clapped back at this fan of hers over a comment that I didn't even really think was that bad, in all honesty. Okay, we're going to get to it. I'm going to read you the tweets in just a second. But I didn't even really think it was that bad. Now, historically, what Trisha does is she'll take somebody's tweet and she'll retweet it. And basically, that's like saying, when you're at Disney World, okay, oh, this ride is open free for the next hour. As many of you that want to get on it as possible, go, okay? And that's kind of what she does when she retweets somebody's tweet. That's like, let me send you in the direction of this person, and when you're a super fan of mine, you can just go at them at any expense, okay? So she's kind of historically done that a lot. I mean, there's other people that have, and I think you can defend yourself if you want to. What was interesting to me about this, okay, was that in all of the tweets and comments and, you know, if you go to any one of Trisha's Twitter threads, they're just full of negative comments, okay, of people that supposedly are fans of hers that follow her, right? Tons and tons and tons of negative comments. And she doesn't ever retweet those because I don't think that she wants to bring attention, negative attention to herself. So she waits until it's kind of a softer tweet that she has the ability to kind of make somebody look foolish. And then what she does, people think that Trisha's like this, very simple. I just like to, you know, like show off on YouTube and whatever. She is so much more calculated and contrived than anybody can ever imagine, right? So she waits until it's a moment like this to A, bring positive attention to herself, and B, it's promo and marketing for something she's about to do. So anytime that you see this happening, get ready, because Trisha's about to put out a video, put out a song, put out an ad on, or sale on OnlyFans. She's getting ready to do something, and that's why she's doing this, if that makes sense, right? So, like, for example, I did a video not too long ago where she was talking a lot about, you know, sex workers and things like that, and then she had this sale on OnlyFans. There's always some kind of motive, which, hey, that's her business, and I agreed with everything that she said about all of that. But there's always some kind of motive to it, right? So I was very interested in the tweet. I guess I should probably just read you the tweet that was retweeted so you'll understand. in comparison to the other tweets that she receives. Hold on a second. So she retweeted this tweet that says, Trish, you're ruining your... Oh, here, I'm just going to go into Twitter and do it. Oh my God, why can't I get it? Well, I have this one Trisha tweet pulled up. Trisha tweet, say that 5 times fast, that I wanted to read, but I'll read this one. Trish, like that's even friendly, like somebody that likes her, like Trishy's Fishies, right? You're ruining your career. Your views have dropped tremendously. It's sad to see. I used to love your content, but I don't want to see things just about your pregnancy. Yes, we are happy for you, but where are the hauls? Music videos. Come on, Trishy, with a prayer mark, okay? Now, what's interesting about this is Raw Beauty Christie received many of the same comments from fans of hers, you know, when she was pregnant and she was talking all about that and things like that. And she kind of morphed that into her second channel. There's been other people that have like talked so much about their weddings or their pregnancies or just their family life or whatever, that there have been people that have received tons of comments about that. Like, this isn't what we came here for. We came here for the hauls or the makeup or whatever, right? So I think it's a really fair comment and actually nicely said. There was nothing really that rude about it, right? So what's interesting to me though, is that when you pull up just like, let's say anything, for example, I want to, see now I don't have this comment I wanted to, or this tweet. Trisha just recently did an ad for these psychics, okay, Kasamba Psychics. And she did it on Twitter and she did it in a TikTok, and she's getting huge backlash for it because the reviews are horrific for this like psychic company, okay? So she put up this Twitter and tweet, and she said, Kasamba Psychics, 70% off now when you sign up through my link, and she gives her link. I legit started using this site to get my tarot readings, and it's been the best spiritual guide I've ever had. I don't know why she needed to go to somebody else. Well, I don't think you can read your own tarot cards, but I could be wrong about that. But I don't know why she needed to go to somebody else, because isn't she so witchy-poo? Like, isn't she, like, she's practiced all of these spiritualisms at this point that you'd think that she could see her own future, and she would have seen that this girl was going to tweet to her, and then she wouldn't have had to put anything out because she could have just, like, Family Feud, stopped it in advance, right? I thought, wasn't she like, I mean, she had set up a whole altar of tarot cards and all kinds of stuff. I know I did that video. So it's interesting to me that she's doing this ad, right? Oh, and then underneath the ad puts hashtag ad. She doesn't even take it down and put and redo it and put hashtag ad. She just tweets underneath that hashtag ad. You can't do that, gal. Okay, that's not how you do an ad in a video or in a tweet. So anyway, somebody tweets this and says, just some of the most recent reviews of said sponsored app. And I mean, they are not good. These reviews, which you can see, I mean, they are horrific, right? And then somebody says, you know you hit bottom when, and somebody goes, all of this. Somebody says, this is a scam. Why subject your audience to this crap? A lot of the reviews are negative. And somebody said she could care less about her audience supporters. And I mean, it's just one bad thing after another. And then people are talking about Trishy Land on here. Yes, Trish with the sponsors, but check out. Okay, it goes on, and it's talking about somebody else, and then it says, when you realize someone will never change, just when you think Trisha's life can't get any more pitiful, bam, she's selling videos. Okay, so it goes on and on and on, and all these people are saying things. So out of all of those really negative comments, I mean, Trisha, why didn't you address the fact that you did a sponsorship for something that other people are considering a scam? That seems to me like if you're really turning your life around, you know, and you don't want it, because she further says she's not going to be disrespectful to herself. If you're not being disrespectful to yourself, why wouldn't you come out in a video or, I don't know, just talking with Moses in the car or an Instagram clip or a tweet and say, I don't want to be disrespectful of myself anymore, and being disrespectful of myself is doing a sponsorship that I've A, never used, and B, didn't look into the reviews, and C, is obviously not that great of a company per the people that are supporting me, allegedly, because I don't know, I've never looked into this psychic business, I don't know nothing about it, okay? I mean, psychics I go to all the time, but I don't know these specific psychics. Why wouldn't you come out if you were trying to be your most authentic self and not be disrespectful? So then this is what happens on the Twitter, okay? So then she goes, okay, let me pull this up. So this person tweets to her and says, Trish, you're ruining your career. Your views have dropped tremendously. Sad to see. I used to love your content, but I don't want to see things just about your pregnancy. Yes, we are happy for you, but where are the hauls? Music videos. Come on, Trishy. And Trish retweets this, okay, and says, chasing views caused me anxiety and others grief. Chasing views meant chasing money, which led me down a path of trolling. drama, and hurt. Since YouTube isn't my main income anymore, I do it because I have fun and my pregnancy is all I'm focusing on right now. I can't even say I'm sorry. Well, that's not true. Because she does videos with Moses in the car all the time that have absolutely nothing to do with her pregnancy. She does ASMR videos that have absolutely nothing to do with her pregnancy. She's posting sponsored TikToks. I mean, so this is a form of your income. And where I take issue with this is, Trisha always, whenever she's getting criticized, says, I don't even care about YouTube. YouTube's not my main source of income. Well, then say what is, okay? Because, let's be for real. If OnlyFans is your main source of income, you wouldn't have the following you have on OnlyFans if it wasn't for this YouTube career that you had that drove people over there. If you were just somebody that just started OnlyFans tomorrow and nobody knew who you were, let's just be for real, you wouldn't be in the top 0.1%. Did you hear? My battery died, per usual. Anyway, I was just getting ready to say right before it died, did you guys see about that woman on OnlyFans that made like $30 million on her OnlyFans account? Listen, and now she's like teaching other people how you can make like big amounts of money on OnlyFans. So she said on there something about so you can spend time doing what you love with the people that you love. Listen, I'm starting me an OnlyFans. I'm gonna show my knee, maybe an ankle, I don't know, maybe a little baby toe or something like that. Listen, I'm showing it. I'm showing it all over there and be like, today in the life of Peter Monn, you get an elbow. $5.99. Anyway, I'm gonna start me an OnlyFans. Don't think I'm not, okay? And then I'm gonna do photo shoots and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so this gal out there, she made $30 million, you guys. Okay, Trisha recently came out, I think, I read this somewhere, and said that once she's given birth, she's going to come back to OnlyFans doing spicier content, you know? Okay. I'm kind of wondering how that's going to work into the realm, and I'm not judging her, you know, it is what it is, but I'm kind of wondering from the point of view of her fans, how they're going to view that, from when she's putting out family content on her family channel to that. Because I do believe that there are going to be a lot of people that are extremely, extremely critical of that. I think that there will be people that are supportive of that, but I think there's going to be a larger degree of people that are going to be critical of that, right? And she may lose some followers on her OnlyFans as a result of that. The other thing that's interesting to me is, if Trisha Paytas had never had this YouTube career, like I was saying, she would never have this following on OnlyFans. And then maybe it's, I don't know, businesses that she owns. What does she own? A Fashion Nova store at the mall? I have no idea. A Cinnabon? Is that what she just went there today? Because we're getting ready to talk about this. What kind of store does she own? I don't know. Does she own a merry-go-round with parachute pants like back in the day? Does she own an Aladdin's Castle arcade with video games? I don't know. Does she own buildings that she rents out to people? Okay, fine. But let's just say, if that's the case, that the money that came to build these businesses or buildings or whatever you own out there came as a result of you doing YouTube videos. Your AdSense and sponsorships on YouTube allowed you the ability to not care about YouTube anymore or your audience. So literally your audience that you're now pushing aside and saying, I don't care. And it was in here, it was in the thread. That's not me saying it, that's what other people are saying. Basically what you're saying is, thank you for this amazing life that you've given me. I don't really care, okay? I don't really care about you or what your desires or what your wishes are. Because to bring attention to somebody that's basically just saying, I miss the hauls, I miss the music videos. Okay, so Trisha goes on to say more. She says, people ever stop to think? Here she is, she's the wise person today. There are more important things in life than having a career. Yes, we need money to survive, as do I, but the minute I put my own happiness over how much money I could make is the day I finally felt peace and contentment. Well, she still spends a lot of money, so she just bought this $3,500 Versace Share t-shirt. So that's a lot of money for a t-shirt, which I don't know, because she did a video about it. Is that a write-off? I have no clue. So she's still spending a lot of money. Let's just be for real, okay? She just today posted on her main channel her wedding video, which she has been caught many times in live streams saying that these multiple weddings that she had put them into being broke. She has said that. She has said that in live streams, that like she didn't realize how much money she was spending, but it was the dream of her life to have this wedding and whatnot. Okay. She then says, I've always loved making money and having nice things, but I love spending quality time with the people I love more. I like making people happy. I love making myself happy. At the height of making money, I was causing chaos and drama and anxiety for so many people. I hated it. Hauls and mukbangs were me disrespecting myself. It was greed, gluttony, and wrath, and it was ugly to me. So I'm sorry if anyone misses the old Trish, because I certainly do not. YouTube slowing down has been a blessing. I still post because I love it. Cooking, baby, etc. This is the most excited I've ever been in my life for anything, and I'll be damned if I'm not sharing all of it because people don't want to hear about it. You know who wants to hear about it? Me. I love documenting every second of the journey I prayed for, or I prayed so long for. And then she finishes it by saying, happy Saturday, y'all, LOL. Have a blessed weekend. I'm taking it off because you know what? I can, LOL. Hope you find some time for yourself as well. We all need it. Well, she can because of the people that have paid to watch her videos and her OnlyFans and everything else. That's why she can take the weekend off. When a lot of her fans are working 2 and 3 jobs and don't get to spend the time with their kids and whatever. I mean, she's in a very privileged situation where she has the ability to she can say that now, right? She can say, oh yeah, I'm going to take the weekend off. You know why? Because I can, okay? I feel like that is such a privileged statement. Most people don't have the ability to call the hours that they work or the days that they can, right? That is such an FU to her fans and her audience, and I don't even think she has any idea or realizes that it is, right? So it's interesting that she says in here about mukbangs and all this kind of stuff. She says in here, hauls and mukbangs were me disrespecting myself. It was greed, gluttony, and wrath, and it was ugly to me. So I'm sorry if anyone misses the old Trish, because I certainly do not. The old Trish, this was posted 7 hours ago, this tweet, okay? The old Trish, hold on just a second. Let me pull up my receipts, Whitney. Where is it at? She just posted this video on YouTube. I had it all pulled up. You guys, whenever I have stuff pulled up and then it does, it goes the other way. All my pregnancy cravings, here it is, right here, okay? On the Paytas Hackman family channel. 3.7 thousand views, and it was posted 3 hours ago. And it is them going to Red Lobster and then going to Cinnabon and buying Cinnabons, and they sit in their car and they do a mukbang. What is a mukbang? An eating show. It is literally a video where you get on video and you eat and you talk. Sometimes they don't. It's called an eating show. That is a mukbang. I learned it from Trisha Paytas. I looked it up. I started following a lot of people. She even talks at the end of here about people that she still watches that I've watched because she's mentioned them in videos before that are mukbangers. She's talking about being a mukbanger in this video. She's talking about this belief that she had that she used to have to order all this kind of food, but you don't have to do that. You can just order one meal. And that she doesn't say the word mukbang, but that it's still basically a mukbang, right? She put out, on the heels of this video, or this tweet rant that she put out today, on the heels of that, she put out a mukbang. Wait a second. Okay, wait a second. So I go in and I start looking at this, and there were just too many to catch up with. But 2 weeks ago, Domino's Pizza disappoints me for the last time, times Stranger Things drama. And it's her eating a Domino's Pizza, sitting in the car, talking about Stranger Things, licking her fingers, the whole 9 yards. All of that. It's a mukbang. 2 weeks ago, it's a mukbang. Target finally has fall newborn baby clothes 20 hours ago. It's a haul. It's a Target haul of baby clothes. A haul. Trying new makeup items from Sephora 1 month ago. I mean, and I copied like a couple of them when I was just looking through, but if you watch the whole videos and just kind of scan through, you can see that a lot more of them are mukbangs, and I mean, most of them are her and Moses sitting in a car just together, the two of them. And you know, I want to say something because I watched enough of these videos today to kind of have an opinion about it, and I feel like I've watched enough videos in the past with Moses in it. This whole Moses as a co-star to the life of Trisha Paytas is very interesting to me. I mean, it makes sense with the Hackman Paytas family channel that she's wanting to do or whatever. And he seems like a willing participant in this. He seems like he wants to be there. He actually, like, it's interesting when you watch him, like, he doesn't say much in the videos, but he just kind of seems to, like, watch Trisha with this adoration. Like, he has this, I don't know, it's like she can do no wrong and he would never question her or whatever. Which, to me, having been married for almost 12 years and in a relationship for 14, you know, it's very interesting to me. And having been in past relationships, lengthy past relationships, longer than Trisha Paytas has been in this relationship, what's interesting to me is, like, that's not really how a relationship works. Sure, it's great, those moments that you look at somebody, you go, God, I love him with all of my heart. Like, I'm so blessed to be in my life. But you don't co-sign every single thing that they put out there in the world and whatever. And there's like no jump cuts or breaks in any of these videos. He just looks at her like, yes, Trisha never lies. Yes, Trisha could do no wrong. I'm in love with Trisha. And the thing is, he seems like a really nice guy in all honesty. Like, I mean, I've heard what Ethan has said, and I've heard all that about, you know, like how much he dislikes the family. I don't see that on video, and Trisha never asks him, obviously, because she doesn't want to make him out to be this person that you don't like. I get that, right? And he seems to be this very nice person on videos, but in all honesty, like, if I was still a Trisha Paytas fan, I'm just talking about, I'm trying to take this all out of objectivity. Because whenever I say these things, people are always like, you're standing behind Trisha Paytas. No, I'm trying to give Trisha Paytas some advice, okay? Maybe she doesn't care about her YouTube channel anymore. She obviously doesn't, because of it's not doing anything. But as far as a family channel, I understand why he's on there, but he doesn't bring a lot to the table as far as like a YouTube personality. Like, you kind of got to have some kind of personality to kind of pull it on YouTube, where people are like, oh, there's something about this that I like. He seems like a genuinely nice person to me. Like, in all honesty, he seems very nice, right? Like, you go to their house and he'd be like, hi, Peter, it's nice to meet you. I'd be like, oh, hi, Moses, I've heard a lot about you. And he'd be like, come on in, you know. He seems very nice to me, right? But he doesn't bring a lot to the table personality-wise when it comes to these YouTube videos. And I don't know if it's like, if he were just on his own, it would be different, or how it's going to be going forward with the family channel, and maybe we'll see more of him. But, you know, it's just like this constant, like, adoration, like, of Trisha. And I think that she loves to see that in videos, which is why she continues to have him in videos. But the majority of the videos that they do together are these eating videos. Well, eating videos are mukbangs. If you're sitting in a car and you're eating, like, she even did this, hold on a second, I have a screenshot. She did, we found the best fluffy Oreo pancakes, it's her and Moses, crumble cookies with my mom. Cute video, okay, that she did with her mom. And, but I do a review of crumble cookies where I take like one bite. They're literally sitting in a car talking. How long is the video? I don't know. I was like screenshotted. They're literally sitting in a car talking, eating a box of crumble cookies. It's a mukbang, okay? There's a difference between trying a food. She has a lot of videos up like that, trying foods that they made. But there's a difference between like eating a meal, and that's a mukbang. And I don't judge them. I like mukbangs. I've done mukbangs on my channel. I loved when Trisha did mukbangs, whatever. And there's, you know, then just an eating video. And she's still doing hauls over there too, you know? So for her to come out and say in this tweet, hold on a second, hauls and mukbangs were me disrespecting myself. It was greed, gluttony, and wrath, and it was ugly to me. Well, when, girl? Because you're posting less than 24 hours. And I know that this video that she did with the Cinnabon and all this today, I know that was a pre-filmed video because I saw parts of it like on her Instagram story or something. I had seen parts of it somewhere before where she talked about the Fashion Nova store. Like, that is like a pre-filmed video. Unless she posted it before, took it down, and reposted it, but I don't think that's the case. But I had seen parts of that video before. I'd seen her talking about the Cinnabon. So that was a pre-filmed video that she had just ready to go like that. I don't know. It's just like, when did this become... And this is where she doesn't care, right? She just says whatever she wants to say. So don't come out here on Twitter and act like you're some Puritan that has changed and you're better for it and you don't really care what people think as far as your old content, because you're still posting your old content. So apparently and obviously you do care, is what it says. Because if you didn't, no matter if that was a video that you had pre-recorded or not, what you would say is, this video is disrespectful to me, I'm not posting it, okay? Or if the only reason you would is because you're so hurting for views and money that you had to post it because it was a pre-filmed video and you have the luxury of taking the weekend off. Let's just call it what it is, right? But you posted the video nonetheless. And the video is a mukbang on the heels of this person, unless all of this is fake, unless the girl tweeting her and the comments underneath it, unless all of it is fake and it's Trisha tweeting Trisha, which, I mean, what? I could believe that. I mean, I believe that's happened in the past. I do believe that that has happened in the past, that Trisha has tweeted Trisha to just get drama started before. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Sickening, yeah. I mean, like, you know what, I just, like, it's all crazy to me, right? Over mukbangs and hauls, it was a girl asking you for old content because she fell in love with you, probably at a point that you meant a lot to her, and she's asking for that in a very nice way with hands praised upwards, okay? And you're saying, F you, I'm taking the weekend off, and furthermore, that was disrespectful to me, and that's not why I'm doing it anymore, and then you post one. You post one. And that is so rude and disrespectful to your fans and your audience. And this is where I say, like, when you start getting to a point of entitlement where you're like, I don't need you anymore, I don't care about you, and yet those people were literally the ones that bought everything that you have for you. And I know people don't like this. They're like, that's not true. It's like when I used to say this about Shane Dawson, they'd be like, Shane Dawson's the one that sits up till 4 o'clock in the morning editing these videos and blah, blah, blah. Shane Dawson chose to do that, okay? Shane Dawson chose to drink 14, root beers in a row, diet root beers in a row, and edit till 4 o'clock in the morning so he couldn't meet his own deadlines. That was Shane Dawson's doing. Nobody told him he had to do that. And Shane Dawson made quite a bit of money, okay, off of that choice and off of that video series after series after series that he put out, you know, that he had the ability to do that because people were following him. It's the same thing with Trisha Paytas. It's the same thing with a lot of these YouTubers, and it really bothers me when they get to a point of entitlement where they're like, you know, like if Trisha would have just come out and said in a very nice tweet, hey, like, I appreciate you asking for my old content, but I've changed and that's not the stuff that I'm interested in anymore, but it really means a lot that you've stuck around through all of this. Why do we always have to go to this point where it's like, screw you? Like, you know, because she didn't receive a screw you tweet. I don't understand why it always has to go to that place, you know, where people get so nasty and mean about things. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Trisha came out in a completely different way and said, hey, I really appreciate you asking for old content. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm interested in anymore. And I'm doing, you know, ASMR videos and I'm doing this family channel. But I hope you stick around for that, and thank you. You know, that's where each one of those, I think about this every time, you know, like I see my number go up a number or see it go down a number, or I hit a subscribe button. I think it's a person. There is a person sitting out there that is giving you their minutes, their seconds, their hours, you know, that are buying your things, that are providing this life for you that you have, not to mention giving you just building you up by leaving wonderful comments and all this kind of stuff. You know, it's just, and the interaction that people have given you, it's just like, I don't know. I've had down times on YouTube, but I've had very blessed times as well. And I feel like it's such a blessing that I'm allowed to get up every single day. And I say allowed because if it weren't for people watching my videos and whatever, yeah, like, I mean, I wouldn't have the life that I have and be able to get up every single day and do what I love to do. And I just think it's the coolest thing. And thank you for that, you know. That's why I take issue with these YouTubers that, I don't know, are not real thankful for their audience. And then they continue to screw with their heads and minds. And I'll continue to talk about that over here, okay? I'll continue to talk about the Jaclyn Hills that only post when negative things are said. Or the Trisha Paytas that says, like, I don't basically care about my audience or whatever. Or people that don't come out with an apology or an explanation when I feel like their audience deserves it. I will continue to talk about those things because I think that it's important and I think that the audience deserves it. Because this is called YouTube. You. And this is about you and who you choose to watch. And who you choose to watch is who goes to the top. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.